All right, so the Sharks lost to the Coyotes in classic Sharks fashion, allowing 5 unanswered goals to the Coyotes, which is something that's been happening all year, not just to the Coyotes, but other teams will be up by 1, 2, maybe even 3 goals and then just let the other team come back. Sharks lost 5-2, and this game was full of action to say the least. Kojanaj was in net for the Sharks. He actually didn't do terrible. It's just the Sharks defense is just not good at picking up you know, scenarios and like cutting off fast breakaways and stuff like that. So the Sharks lost badly, to say the least. And obviously these games don't matter anymore, but they should still be trying, right? I mean, yeah, they're not playing for anything, but you want to see how these guys will do in no pressure situations. So Eric Carlson actually got the first goal for the Sharks, and like I said, the Sharks scored the first 2 goals of the game, which made me pretty confident when watching. But yeah, Carlson got the first goal. He almost had 2 goals in this game, but when he scored, allegedly scored a second one, it was actually an offsides play. And then yeah, so there was really good goaltending by Kojanaj and Kemper in that first period. There'd be only 1 goal in that first, which is obviously by Carlson. But then Timo Meyer, pretty early in the second period, got a goal, making it 2-0 Sharks on a really nice slap shot, and it was 2-0. But that would be the only goals the Sharks would get. Victor Soderstrom got a goal for Arizona just about a minute later, actually. And obviously, it was through traffic, so hard for Kojanaj, but definitely a pretty good goal for Soderstrom. Garland, who had 3 points on the night, I believe, had a goal in the second as well. About 7 minutes later, he scored, tying the game up at 2. So at that point, the Sharks already blew a 2-goal lead. Then we head to the third period, and Phil Kessel gets this crazy breakaway goal. He's been playing, really good against the Sharks. When I saw him, obviously he had a hat trick that other time, but really good goal for him. That was 100% the defense's fault, not Kojanaj's fault at all. They weren't adjusted to the situation. Michael Bunting got a goal with 10 minutes left in the game. And that put the Coyotes up 4-2. At that point, I'm like, yeah, it's over. The Sharks aren't good at coming back. They're good at starting well, but they can't come back if their life depended on it. And then Jan Jenik, who actually got his first NHL goal in his first NHL game, got the empty net goal. So kind of a funny way to get your first goal, right? An empty net with 1 second left. Yeah, pretty interesting. But that would end the game. 5 unanswered, obviously, for the Arizona Coyotes. And now, looking at the standings, we have our standings set. So officially, the Coyotes are eliminated from the playoffs. The Blues clinched the playoffs tonight, as they have 57 points now, which is not very good, but still made it. And I can't really be talking because the Sharks only have 48, which is actually tied with LA. But yeah, not a good way to lose. But I mean, obviously we're not playing for anything, so I can't be too mad. But still, I mean, you want to see the guys play their hardest. And yeah, so for the Sharks, it was pretty cool also because Ivan Chekovich got his first NHL point, which was an assist. But obviously they had those 2 goals from Meyer and Carlson. Player of the game would definitely I'll give it to Garland because he had a 3-point night, 2 assists and a goal. But Darcy Kemper did pretty good in the net tonight. And Kojanaj did all right. I mean, about 88% save percentage. But a lot of it was the defense fault. So I think he's a pretty good goaltender. But the Sharks also did have some injuries in this. Their rookie forward was injured, which is not good. But yeah, 5 unanswered, not a good way to lose. So anyways, guys, season's about to be over, which is crazy to say because I remember almost like it's yesterday starting to just watch the Sharks come back and play with this new season. But they're going to have 2 games left, one against the Arizona Coyotes and then one against the Golden Knights, and that'll be it. So let me know your thoughts and go Sharks.